M0FXB Hamtech, welcome back to the channel. UNIDEN 160DN, you can see mine there, and it's connected to my PC via the USB cable on the right hand side. So I'm just going to show you how to download the software, the free software from UNIDEN. The link will be in the description. So if you look here, the orange sort of colors, that's the link that I'm providing. Go down to the one that is called X60DN, which is just here. There is one identical for the 260DN, but this is the X60DN, and just click that and you'll get it go to your downloads folder at the top. Let's do that again. There it goes. Oh, it's got a couple of copies now. Really easy to install. Ignore the advertising. Literally just double click the application and run it, and you'll get it. And hopefully you won't need the driver, but we'll put a link in for that if you need a USB driver. So once you've done that, then find the program by looking for like a small footprint like this one here at the bottom, little red footprint with a white background. So I just need to close down the ones I've been practicing here. So the next thing we'll do is click it, let it open up, and it will ask you which scanner you've got. So just make sure you choose either the 160 or the 260. We're on the 160 at the moment, and the COM port is right click, device manager. So right click on the blue windows here and then select ports here, just ports. And look, USB serial device COM28, and that, like I said, the cable's plugged in on the right hand side. So we know our number, we can minimize that and choose COM28 and click OK, and it pops up. So here's the software. Now today I'm just going to show you how to do a little search using repeater book and add a frequency. So let's read from the scanner first. So we just go tools. We know the com's correct. We've already done that. But if you have to look auto detect, and it will just work. Watch. Remember, this is an identical process for the 260DN. Click OK, and then scanner, read from scanner, and it's going to read, and it's very fast. And when it finishes reading, it always goes black, the screen, which is quite annoying. So I'll just press the button there, click OK. We've read from the scanner, and then the basics of this are you've got 10 banks, 1 to 10 of 100 channels. You can look at your scan banks here as well, and you can rename. If you go across, you've got service search. This is all preloaded in my USA version of this scanner. It's very handy. So service search are all that you can see, that's ham radio, CB, you can get the idea. Custom search are frequency start and end parameters that you can rename if you want. For example, let's find an airband one. I can't see an airband one there. But if you could do, let's just go this one here just for practice. You could go 108.00 megahertz to say 137.000 megahertz. Call it airband. And when you do your custom search, that's what you're going to see on your scanner. And we'll leave it there and we'll let it send in, so airband. So you get the idea, we're changing that. Quick search, just your parameters. I like it on 0. Attenuation and digital weighting, keep that on 0 for now. Search options and broadcast screen, never use this, don't even know what this is. So, but you can see that we've got the ability here for UHF TV, VHF TV, NOAA weather and pager, so more to learn on that one. And remember, this one has a band scope, and you can preset the buttons 1, 2 and 3. Look, custom search, this is what they've been preset to. I like that one to be, let me think now, we've got band scope set, which works okay, especially when you're using the ARC and the ProScan software. You basically preset these to what you would like to use. Okay, you can go straight to airband there if you want. You know, we get the idea. So back to just adding a channel. So we're on bank 1. We've already done one channel. So let's just do another one. So let's say we want to add a channel on channel 2. We're going to go to a site called Repeater Book, and I'll put all the links in the description. So this is Repeater Book. It's a free program. You just need to log into it. Once you've logged in, choose where you are. So I know many of you are in America, but we're going to choose the rest of the world because I'm in the UK. And we're going to scroll up. Ignore the advertising. You can use the map. You can actually, or just keep scrolling up. And look, you've got Europe there. All this advertising. Let's choose United Kingdom. Do that again. And here we are. So now we can start searching different repeaters that we would like to use. This is a DMR radio. Let's choose a DMR one. So it's DMR, NXDN, and obviously normal analog. And you can, of course, you can do airband and all that kind of stuff. So we're just going to go DMR. And it's going to load up a load of DMR stations. Then we'll just choose one. Just one at random. Let's do Blackpool here, GB7FO. We'll click that. And we get all our information. Let's minimize it, like so. Go back to our software, which is down here at the bottom. There's our software. I know it's a bit long-winded, but it's still a way of doing things, you know. So let's minimize this. Look at the information. So Blackpool, we've got the name obviously, which is GB7FO, and we've got the frequency. We only need one, the listening frequency really. You could put both if you want, but we need what we're listening on, which is 430.275. If you want to listen on the input, then get that as well. But we'll go copy, back to the frequency here, and paste. Let's delete it first. I'll paste again. Oh, it didn't go in there. Let's just copy that again. So highlight, copy. Go to the frequency, delete, paste. There you go. That's in there. And then the name, delete, and it was GB7FO, caps. Now, a lot of these you might know by memory anyway, GB7FO, but this is the free software. Remember, all the paid for softwares have a month trial for free, and I actually think the paid for software is worth getting on all scanners. You know, you need something decent for loading in banks of frequencies, hundreds of frequencies, because this is a slow way of doing things. But anyway, GB7FO, and then we'll click. Then it's digital because it was DMR. And the color code will be on there as well. The color code says number 1. Color code is like CTCSS if you're in analog. Just show you that if you did select analog, you can choose CTCSS. Yeah, but we're digital. And it said color code DMR. And look, NXDN selection, that 1. It's going to pick it up even without you selecting this, but at least it will show up on the screen what the color code is. So that's it. Once you've done that, we can, if we go to, this is bank name number 1. Let's think now, this is bank 1. If we go to scan banks, we can actually rename it. I could say DMR. Okay, and then go back to bank. And now that bank is called DMR. And that's, so when you select banks, you're going to go, oh, that's where my DMR channels are. So now we're just going to send this to the radio. Go to tool, scanner, right to radio, and then you can see the device. Click OK, and then it's, well, it says it's erasing memory, then it's going to send it. So it's back out. It's acting like it's found it already, so I must have told it to flash. So in the settings there, You can select, and just show you this. You can tell it to flash, look, alert tones. Yeah, number 1, I told it to look, flash and blink white. But if you're on the 260DN, it will actually change color, because the 260DN, although they didn't really tell us, changes color, and it does it for alerts as well, or just for standard monitoring. So I know it's a long-winded way of doing it, but the repeater book, especially if you're into ham radio, is a very good way of importing lots of frequencies. So thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Lots more to learn about this scanner, 7.3.